are the industry leaders in the production of scientific, technical, medical journals, books, catalogs, and magazines. We're screwed. I mean, that's the reality we hit 3 years ago. And I was running our book plant out in Michigan. Let's see, so here's where we are. We're up mostly in the Northeast because that's where all the trees are. So we make, seriously, our catalog facility up in Maine, we produce, I don't know, heck, millions of catalogs a day. My books facility, I was running about 3 million books a month. We make a lot of stuff, but nobody's buying them. We heard earlier the libraries. Well, excuse me?
Yellow Pages?
No, these are.
That's not you guys.
No, we don't do that type of stuff. We wouldn't get in that business. We wouldn't be that silly. So, but we hit the reality of an economic downturn. So our business was off 2 to 5%. You hit that much in that type of volume, and you're really struggling. And then we hit the reality of the changing in consumer behavior. Consumers started buying stuff differently. They stopped buying physical product. Libraries stopped. You can now get libraries to lend you ebooks. This is a big problem for us as we make that stuff. And so I was pulled out of the book facility. We were running a 3-shift operation, 400 employees, making a lot of books, and was brought back here to Hunt Valley to start up the lab. 18 months ago, we started the lab. And the lab was to deal with what I will consider to be a defensive problem. We weren't on the offense. We weren't a true startup in that we weren't solving the world's problems. We were trying to stay in business. We were really trying to defend or protect our turf and keep our customers. So to give you a sense of what we do, 1,400 employees, 350 million annual sales, 5 facilities, 2,700 STM journals monthly. So everything from mathematics to a lot of medical, works with hematologists, endocrinologists, all the cool kids. 400 magazine titles, 10,000 book titles a year, 150 catalogs a month, rather. So good volumes. Good customer connections too. And our customers started to come to us and say, hey, people are stopped buying these physical products. We don't know how to make money at digital. They're devaluing digital. They can buy an ebook for $9. It costs me more than that to make it. We need your help to sell our products. And by the way, we don't really exactly have products. So this is where we saw an opportunity and a need and a customer demand. And we started the labs 18 months ago. It was built to be a very different space in a manufacturing company. So I showed you pictures because I built the space and I kind of like it. So it's open, it's different, it's not our manufacturing company. And that has created opportunity, but it's also created problems. There's a real problem when we have 50 salespeople in the field who know how to sell a physical product, 2,000 units at a time, and now we've got these cool technologies that we're leveraging to sell more print. We're kind of feeding on ourselves. It's kind of weird. So we've got to transform. I mean, I think you had a great point earlier about alignment of the entirety of the business, and that's where we're growing up. We've in the last 18 months we've cranked out. We're now producing our 25th mobile app. Yay! We do e-commerce platforms for ebook sales direct to consumers. I think we tender, I forget how much per month. It's some big number, but we aren't making a ton of money at this because we're giving it away to win the print. That's because that's how our company still thinks. So we build cool stuff, and that's my message here today, and I'm going to be done here. We build great software. We have good practices. We're still learning. We're not, top shelf like you guys, but you know what? We're getting there. Our biggest problem is our own self. The way I think about it is offense and defense. In a true startup and in software, we're in offense. We're playing to win and score a goal. And our sales organization is playing defense. They're playing to not get scored on and hold the line. And when you have that conflict in the organization, that conflict becomes an opportunity to deal with who you're going to be. Are you going to be in it to win or in it to not lose? And I think that's the biggest difference I see being on both sides of an internal startup and a bootstrap, is bootstrapping. We're going like hell. We're going to change the world. We're all going to sell this thing and become bajillionaires. in the internal startup, what I'm finding is we're doing it to not lose market share. That's all I got.
Thank
I
you.
got more, but nothing.